things like that that make it more efficient. And I have about 20 people working for me overseas, and I have to manage them and make sure that they're being effective and efficient, and set up the team leaders to manage everybody and to lead them, and have them stay motivated and productive. So it's kind of exciting and fun to do that. And the thought of drinking and diminishing my ability to be effective and productive and make my business as successful as it could be is just something that's not even entering into my thought process these days. And as far as brain power, because everybody had always said that if you drink, it kills brain cells. And I'm pretty sure that's true. And as you get older, the last thing you want to do is reduce your brain cells, especially if you're running a business. And I have definitely noticed that my brain is more effective. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm very productive with my time. My thought processes are better thought out. My memory is better, and I'm kind of undertaking things that in the past I was putting off and a little bit hesitant to do, maybe intimidated by, especially the training and doing the YouTube and the video trainings that I'm doing of a lot of my staff. I felt like I had to get all kind of pumped up for that and really think about what I was going to do when I'd have team meetings and things like that. And nowadays, I just have the meeting. I don't really even think about it because I know right off the top of my head what I want to achieve. And I just do it. And the same thing with my advertising and making videos for my business. I pretty much just do it. I don't really take a lot of time thinking about it. And I think that is one of the cornerstones of somebody that is going to achieve things and be successful, is that you take action. So overall, it's been a very healthy, productive, enjoyable experience. The idea of going back to drinking and sort of deadening my senses to all of the things that are going on around me and things that are going on inside of me and everything that's happening with my business, it's not even entering my brain. It's not even something that I'm considering at this point. And maybe I'm in a different position because I do have this business that I'm focused on and I want to be successful and I'm interested in it and I like doing it. So for people that maybe don't have that, I don't know if this giving up alcohol would be a little bit more difficult, maybe, but you can always, it gives you an opportunity to think about what you'd like to do and what you enjoy doing, and how you can spend your time more productively and more in more fun ways. And so I guess the end of the just getting to the end of the video. I think this is the getting to the end. Just looking through my notes to see if there's anything else that I wanted to add, because I told you that I was going to give you a pointer as far as how to give up alcohol. And I'm not saying it's a silver bullet, but it's worked for me. I got to drink some of this shake before it. Anyway, so the key to me for giving up alcohol is that I have convinced myself that alcohol is similar to heroin. In other words, we know that heroin is highly addictive. And if you get on heroin, it's hard to get off, if not impossible. Kills your brain cells and turns you into a bit of a zombie. And alcohol, to me, does the same thing. All right. Maybe it's not at the same degree, but it basically does the same thing. I mean, when I was drinking, I wanted to have a drink every night. And when I would start drinking, you got the euphoria, but then really, and now I know it for a fact because I'm dealing with a lot of people that are drinking and they are not really there. They're not 100% there. They don't really remember what happened the night before and when you were drinking with them, and they really are off in their own little world while you're talking to them. So even going to parties and having conversations with intoxicated people, it's just not that enjoyable. And do you want to be one of those people that people are not really having a real experience with? And it's killing your brain cells, you know, millions of them, not just a couple. And apparently our brain cells regenerate. So for the last 9 months, basically off alcohol, I'm getting smarter. I mean, I feel smarter. I'm talking to certain people that I think would agree that I seem smarter. Um, and I'm 60. So the last thing I want to do is, as I get older, is to um, get dumber. You want to have your wits about you as you get older, and you want to know what's going on and see what's going on in the world. And the other thing is that alcohol ages you big time. And that to me, I don't want to look older than my age. I think I probably look my age right now at 60, but I walk down the street, and I can tell even people that are drinkers that aren't heavy drinkers, you could just tell from their skin that they drink alcohol. Their skin is a little dried out. They don't look good. Their coloring is not very good. And you could just tell that they're regular drinkers, not even necessarily alcoholics, but people that drink 2, 3 drinks a night, you can tell from the look on their face and honestly from their demeanor. They just don't have a really good aura about them, really. And alcohol will do that to you. It kind of makes you in a bit of a bad mood all the time, even after you're drinking. That's why you got to get to the next night so you can get back in the good mood again. So it's a big vicious cycle. And let's go back to the days when we were kids and just having fun, doing things that made us enjoy life, like being out in nature and interacting with our friends and doing a cool project at school. And let's do cool projects as adults, do cool projects at work. Let's have fun doing fun things like surfing and skiing and snowboarding and I have a little bit of a weakness for nice cars. I have my fancy sports car. I have a nice SUV that has very high horsepower. And I love driving these things, I'm not going to apologize for it, but I am getting so much more out of these little things that I do in life now, having not been a drinker for 9 months, that I am definitely not going back to drinking. I mean, this is the way to live, baby. All right. Neil Redmond signing out. Good luck.